All right, so we saw a pretty swift move up, over 600 points in a day for the Dow Jones. 100 and something, I believe, for the S&P 500. So what's going on? Like, what? That's crazy that happened. Okay, so once again, this is going over news. That is how truly weak I believe the economy is, and also how sensitive the stock market is. Okay, so some of the higher ups of the Federal Reserve made some statements yesterday. People were waiting on it. The market was a little down, then it started rising up. Think of what they're gonna say. Okay, very curious of what they're gonna say. So the market was kind of hanging on. Okay, remember, in October they were supposed to raise rates. They didn't. I mean, you're scheduled to raise rates. Why wouldn't you raise rates if it's not going to hurt the economy, right? Because the economy is so strong. Like, why wouldn't you raise those rates? Well, they were scheduled to, but they didn't. That's interesting. That's very interesting. In the market, you could tell, because it started falling from there, because people were wondering, I wonder why they didn't do it. So now, the Federal Reserve says, yes, we're going to continue to raise rates, but he said a lot of positive things about the economy that he felt was positive about the economy. And, he continued to say how, the economy is very strong, and we're going to continue to raise these rates, through next year. So that the market, got a good bump out of that. But the idea is, think of how weak and how much, like, how little faith people really have in what's going on. And there are 401ks, pensions, I mean, crazy stuff on the line here, like people's livelihood on the line here. And it's literally could be wiped away by bad news, by some kind of bad news, or someone saying something that other people were listening to, and it just spreads like wildfire. So you do have to pay attention to that. A 600 plus point rise in one day, in one market day, over a piece of good news from the Federal Reserve. What they felt was good news from the Federal Reserve. It's crazy because it doesn't make sense. People are it's so fake. Like, there's so much of a bubble, and they're trying to ring in that, like, bring that bubble in, trying to shrink that bubble before it gets too bad. The market has already lost almost all of 2018's gains. Okay, it has lost all. Now it had lost all. Now that the 600 point rise, we're back in that 2018 level. But, like, if you would have put, I mean, you've lost. So many people have lost huge percentages of the gains. I mean, like, it was what is it? The market's down like 13% or something like that. You lost 13% of what you gained this year. So you could put your money in now and pretty much be in the same place as you would have been in January. I mean, it's insane. So I just wanted to give you guys that information because the stock market right now, and that is, I was actually told by an economics professor that the markets move on the souls of animals, and he was referring to the bull and the bear. So bull being going up, bear being slash going down. I believe we will be by 2019 in a bear market for these indexes. Okay, we're already in a bear market for these techs because the tech stocks are risky. People are seeing them as risky, and they're already have been devalued by 20%. Okay, and that's the definition of a bear market is a decrease from its highs of 20%. So I find it so very interesting that people are still putting their money in the market when it's so easily a bubble. Housing prices continuously going down, Australia going down. Once again, this sounds like doom and gloom, but these are the things that are going on that the media is not telling you. They're not really voicing. Every once in a while, a media station will do a special on it, kind of, because it's interesting, but we don't understand how connected, that these governments and how connected these economies are and how dependent they are on each other. So yeah, I'm going to keep you up to date. Like I said, I research every day. I'm doing reading every day, and I only bring information to you guys that's viable, information that's interesting. I'm not trying to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time doing a video that's not going to help anybody or myself. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be updating you every week. And this week I'm going to be bringing a few more articles for you guys to do your own little, your own bit of research. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can see every time I post a new video. And yeah, please hit the thumbs up. Let's get a like so we can see if you guys appreciate this or not. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon.